Hello, Cardinals. We're going to be talking about Lesson 8, Check for Understanding today. Our topic is tracking severe storms, and our essential question is, how can severe storms be tracked in order to predict their impact? One thing that scientists and engineers want to do is create hurricane-proof homes, focusing on things like flooding and winds. And some minor changes people can do to their homes would be reinforced garage doors, shutters, and reinforced windows. There are a lot of different engineering options for homes. You should explore those on Friday. Looking way back to Lesson 3's Check for Understanding, I'm going to flip through these slides really quick just to make sure that you have the information. We did cold and warm fronts, and then little story problems with cold and warm fronts. And then weather generally moves west to east, and if you're looking at states for sun praise weather for the next few days, you would look to places like Minnesota, Iowa, the Dakotas, and Nebraska. Looking at the weather maps, we talked about this last week. And then weather forecasting. Today we're going to be doing Lesson 8's Check for Understanding. The first question is, what factors affect the size of storm surge? And there's two of those. Number 2, explain how different shaped coastlines affect the amount of flooding from a storm surge. Include a diagram as part of your explanation. You're going to want to visit Google Classroom and find the PDF to look at these color maps. The first one is what does the following represent in maps 1 and 2? So you're going to be looking at the key there. And then what information from map 1 would be most important to Florida residents? And then looking at map 1 and comparing it to maps 2 and 3, comparing how accurate map 1 was. Number 6 is looking at map number 3 and figuring out 4 pieces of information that map can provide. And then number 7 is talking about how the intensity of the hurricane changed from different points of its trip. How do you think changes in intensity affected residents' willingness to evacuate? Number 9, explain how each protects cities or people from hurricanes. Number 9, list 4 ways you can make a home more hurricane resistant. And finally, number 10, answer the focus question in your own words. So our to-do list today is Lesson 8, Check for Understanding. Do numbers 1 through 10 and use the Google Classroom for color PDFs. It'll make your life easier when it comes to those. Black and white diagrams, you can see them in color on your Chromebook. If you have any questions, please let your teacher know. Quiz tomorrow. Have a great day, Cardinals.